So for people who don't know who are you and what do you do?
My name's Vara Dark, Dark Titan Media on YouTube and X. I'm a video game live streamer, reviewer, and entertainment commentator.
Okay. So now why so people call you a fake gamer? Like what
Yeah, classic, classic. I've reviewed like 250 games on my channel. One day, though, I'll make it to real gamer status. I don't know what's gonna take at this point, though.
you play a heck of a lot of more games than I do. Like because like I think by the time I started Expedition 33, like you already beat it.
Oh, such a good game.
Yeah,
Oh, I
it's
love
so
it.
good. Like, and I think it was I forgot who I was talking to. I think it might have been Epic Mike, and he said that you said the game was like game of the decade,
It is. It's a game of the
and then
decade
I was like,
contender.
hell no, she's
What?
lying. Ain't no
What?
way. And then halfway through the game, I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
I sort of have to agree with her. This is like, this is something different. This is something special.
Yeah, it's really special. I guess it depends if you count from like 2015 to 2025, because then you have like, I don't know, The Witcher 3, you have Cyberpunk with the DLC, you have
Mhm.
that. So there's a lot of competition, but just starting from 2020 till now, it's definitely taken Game of the Decade for me.
Yeah,
We'll see
it's
Yeah.
though.
really, really good. Yeah.
And I think because it fills a gap, because like for me, it's like I play a lot of JRPGs, so it's like I feel like
Mhm.
it's a very JRPG story. So I
It
think there's
is,
like
yeah.
there's like a really untapped market there where like you write a JRPG story, but you make the art style completely Western. It's not like
Yeah.
not like FF16, because like you can see like, yeah, it's like Game of Thrones ish, but the faces, the art style, it's a Japanese game. But if you make it fully Westernized with a JRPG story, it's like it's pretty much a guarantee if more developers follow through with that.
Mhm.
Well, I think that's really where the JRPG influence works so well, is the relationships, because in Western entertainment, it always leads to sexual relationships. Whereas in Expedition 33, sure, there's flirting, there are some sexual romances, but that's not the basis of the emotional connection. And in JRPGs, usually it's friendship, friendly love, found family, things like that. And that's why I think the story is so special.
Yeah. It's really, really good. We have Wicked Virtue hanging out in the chat. Shout out to Wicked Virtue. Shout out. And we also have the Diabolical Souls. What's going on, dude? What's going on, man? Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well, Gooch. A shout out to Wicked and Gooch. But yeah, I I think the fact that the game are even like more than 30% into even 75% of the game, you're still learning a bunch of like new story. You're like,
Yeah.
what's going on? And like
Yeah.
once I'm not sure if people are gonna care about spoilers. Maybe, maybe not. But a little bit spoiler. Right after you beat the mom, like I'm just gonna say that. Right after you beat your mom, that sounds very bad. It sounds very, very bad. Okay. So basically you beat off your dad and then you beat your mom. And then and then the story just like, wait, what the hell is happening? There's more stuff, there's more characters, and the gameplay. I know Grae wasn't a really big fan of the parry mechanic. Like I understand, like he like some bosses that like it's mandatory for you to parry, and Grae,
Mm.
man, I just want to play in a game, right? I just want to
Yeah.
get it. But for me, I think the game, the fact that it was done by 30 people in house and then like outsourced and ex Ubisoft devs and stuff like that, it just so good. And I actually wanted to go back and play it and probably new game plus it. Like I've beaten God, who's that guy again? Under under the water. Forgot his name. Crap. Simon?
The toughest not Simon. That's
Was
the
it
toughest
Simon?
boss in the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
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 So I've beaten all the like side bosses and stuff like that before I
So
actually beat the game.
the only thing I'll say is that they haven't said if it's the end of this year or early next year. They are adding new bosses.
Oh.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
adding new
really?
bosses
Wow.
and content. So I'm gonna wait for my replay until that new content is out. But like if you maybe beat it at release, sure, I could see replaying it out. But they are adding new stuff soon.
Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm definitely gonna be waiting for it. Now, are you excited that they're gonna turn it into a movie?
I mean, the question is like, who's actually going to be writing it? You know, are we like bringing
Exactly.
90% of the narrative team from the game onto it, or are we just like hiring Holly weirdos? That's the problem.
Yeah. I hope it's good. If it's like people are saying that like A24 might do
Yeah,
it.
A24.
So
They're
like,
also
and then
doing Elden Ring, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
and like that one I'm worried for as well. Like they
Oh, the
have to
Elden
bring in
Ring one's gonna be so fucking cringe. I'm
Yeah.
certain of it. It's gonna be like toxic masculinity, bro, is going around, but it's gonna completely like miss the depth that the world has.
Mhm.
Elden Ring, for context, is my favorite game of all time now. Period. Absolutely freaking love it,
Yeah, it's
but I
great.
think that they're gonna mess it up so bad.
Yeah, I think so too. Like, of course, I'm worried that they're gonna put in Pedro Pascal as the Tarnished, right?
Stop!
He's gonna come in.
Stop! Don't speak that
He's
into
gonna be the
existence.
he's gonna be the Tarnished, and he's gonna come in and it has to be like 3 movies. It has to be like on par of like the spectacle of the grand scheme of things of like Lord of the Rings. It has to be something
Yeah.
that big, right? But I'm very, very worried as well.
Watch it just be
Yeah.
some stupid segment from like Spawn until like Margit, and that's it. And he's like he's like the final battle in it. That would be the worst.
Yeah. Like, because I'm pretty sure they're not going to include Shadow of the Erd Tree, right? So
No.
and they have to include Melania. So are you going to just fight like the Elden Lord and then you fight the Elden Beast, and then like how are they going to put all these bosses, right? Because you have to fight all these the critical bosses. Forgot the terminology for it, right? When you get the what's it called again? Your runes for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have to fight like I forgot how many bosses were there.
Well,
But
the problem is that Melania is technically post game.
yeah.
That storyline isn't happening during the base game, so it's like, are they going to kind of like skip over that fact, or I don't even know how they're gonna fit like 5% of the game into a movie. Like it's just gonna be
Yeah.
so bad.
Yeah, I wonder how like the fire giant's gonna look like. Radon gonna look like. Oh,
Yeah.
like out of everything, like the Radon fight has to look really fucking badass,
I
especially
think
when he
they should have
becomes like a
made it
meteor.
like an anime, like a limited anime with like 8 or 10 episodes or something, and then just done it like that. That would have been cool. But
Yeah, I think that could be really really cool. So your favorite game of all time is Elden Ring?
yeah, now
Okay.
it is.
Okay. Like I didn't play Elden Ring until like right before Shadow of the Erd Tree dropped, so I'm like sort of new to it.
I've played it
And
8 times now, so
what's your favorite build? Like in terms of like what do you go with? Like do you switch every time you play through? Do you do like a different build?
I typically just play different builds. My favorite weapon in the game, though, is the very cheesy Blasphemous Blade. I know, sue me. I know.
I use it too. I use it too. I use it a lot. Yeah, I use that a lot. It's because like when I first started playing, like I had a bunch of people from chat. It was like, hey, can I just like come in and do a rune drop? I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then they come in and they drop like a crap ton of runes, and he's like, just start using all of it. Like right before I fought Margit, like I was level 125, right? So I was like, insanely strong, and then they dropped the blasphemous sword, and then they're like, oh, do you also want the what's it called again? The Moonlight Greatsword. I was like, no. I want to grab that one myself, right? Because I heard the Ronnie storyline is really, really good, which is what I did. But yeah, I basically used the blasphemous sword for probably 60% of the game.
Yeah. It's a really good one. It's OP though.
Yeah, very, very strong.
Yeah.
But yes, now I do want to ask, like, what prompted you to start your YouTube journey? Like, it's like, hey, and when did you start? Like, if you don't mind me asking.
So I started when I turned like 18. I worked at a comic book store, and then my channel started as more like TCG, like Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! And I did a lot of TTRPG content like Dungeons and Dragons, stuff like that. And then I just kind of saw the way that the video game industry was being, severely damaged by a lot of the people within it. And then I started talking more about like censorship, and I started talking about sort of the issues that were surrounding the companies and anti-consumer practices. And now here we are.
That's pretty cool. I think I was gonna ask, did you know Gary? He owned a comic book shop. Did you guys work at the same comic book shop?
No.
But yeah, but that's pretty cool. I love asking people questions like that, is because I want to see like when did they start, how did they start, what prompted them to start, and it's sort of like the how, like I guess you would say an origin story kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I think it's pretty cool hearing people like from all walks of life. It's like, oh, I had no idea I was gonna do this and stuff like that. And then people who've been doing it for like 10 years now, and it's like it's great. And I think that's pretty cool though. Now I do want to ask, do you watch anime?
I do watch anime, yes.
What? Of course, it's going to be a very loaded question. What's your favorite anime of all time?
I think the first one that I got really into was Akame ga Kill. And so for
Okay.
me, that's got like a very special place in my heart, but I don't necessarily know what my favorite would be. I don't know, actually. I
Yeah, that's a
watched
tough
lot of
question for
random
me.
Yeah.
stuff.
All right. So
Yeah.
what are your ones that you like a lot?
I mean, Cowboy Bebop, obviously, that's amazing. Berserk.
Oh yeah, Berserk is great.
What else though? I'm trying to think of like legendary ones. I've never really gotten into like One Piece. I'm still like in the middle of my One Piece journey. I know. Fake anime fan.
I people would say that about me too. Okay, so out of all the original, I guess you would say the big three. Like I really got into Naruto and I finished like up to
And
Yeah.
Dragon Ball.
yeah, and I got
Yeah.
into Dragon Ball with the OG, and I watched a lot of Bleach. The only
Yeah.
like big three that I didn't get into was One Piece because of how big it is. And my brother, like during that time, it had like 700 chapters, and he was like, "Yo, you
Mhm.
got to get into it, man." I was like, "Is it that good?" It's like, "Yeah, man. Like after season 4, like it gets really
Yeah.
good, man." I was like,
See, my
Yeah.
problem is I like to read the manga and then
Yeah.
I like to watch it. So it's a little painful when something's got 8 million volumes and you know
Yes.
it's spanning fucking 1,000 episodes. It's like, okay, well, that's a little
Yeah.
bit harder to do.
"Yeah."
Yeah.
But he was like, "Oh, you finish it within a month." I was like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure
Yeah.
that's gonna happen. You know, like
Yeah, it's the same thing between you and me. When you tell me it's like, Grae, you only like the slice of life anime. Why don't you watch Dragon Ball? It's like it's the same thing. It's like it's because it's so massive, it's so enormous,
Yeah.
it's so hard to get into. All
Yeah.
while playing games, watching TV shows, and watching movies.
Gray, you play like 100-hour like JRPGs, right? I don't want to hear it from you, okay? All right. Hey,
You know I have to make videos on those, man.
Look, I get it.
I make
get it. Like,
videos on those, man.
all right, so here's the thing. Like I remember one day I forced my my wife to watch. I was like, "Hey, where did you stop in Shippuden?" Right? Because she watched the entire Naruto series, right? And I asked her where she stopped. She's like, I think I haven't even started Shippuden." I was like, "Okay, we got to watch Shippuden together." So we watched it together, and like I sort of forced her to like watch it until and I knew when the moment when she got hooked. And I was
Yeah.
like, "Yes, I got her. And then we just blazed through the entire thing. We basically skipped all the fillers because I just want to go manga canon, and she loves it. Now, did you watch Naruto? You're like, "Oh, I think Naruto."
I never
It's
got
like-
big into Naruto, but yeah.
Yeah, okay, but yeah, like I know Grae. I told him to watch Cowboy Bebop.
Woo! I love
And
Cowboy Bebop.
how many episodes, Grae, of Cowboy Bebop have you seen?
The first one.
Bro, it's like one season.
That's just not right. That's just not okay.
Yeah, but
You
I
got-
finished the Lazarus one, which is not so good in my. I'm pretty sure Cowboy Bebop is light years better.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah. It's really good. Grae, you need to finish watching it. It's not that long either, right? And of course,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can watch
'cause,
the
like,
movie
you
as
know-
well.
Yeah, because I wrote a review right on Critic List for the Isekai anime that's still airing. So I do wanna do more written reviews on Critic List. So I should probably do Cowboy Bebop next. Yeah, good idea. Thanks for the
Yeah.
So
reminder.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I should do Cowboy
it's
Bebop.
great, and that's the reason why I hate the live action so much.
Spike Spiegel.
Oh, man,
I'm sorry.
no,
I'm sorry.
oh,
I'm sorry.
man.
Every time I hear about that fucking
my
live
God.
action, that's all I think
I
of.
was like, oh shit! No, I was like, where's Ed? Ed, like, at the end, he's like, fucking, drunk, knocked out at a freaking freaking alleyway. Spike! I was like,
Yeah.
fuck!
It rings in my head.
Oh,
I can't get
yeah.
away from it.
Thanks for checking out this segment from the Project Eggroll podcast. Make sure to catch us live every Saturday at 7 p.m. Also, be sure to subscribe, and we will see you all there.